How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan. Born to battle. Some just means we never sell. America's team through thick and thin. When the sun shines bright, that's when we win. Angry Cowboys Fan.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And I've been stuck with this one question, Cowboys Nation. A question that I posted on X, and I posted to a number of Dallas Cowboys fans, and I'll present it to you now. What would be considered aggressive by the Dallas Cowboys front office when it comes to the free agency period that starts on Wednesday? So let's get into that during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm being keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation. Since I've become a Dallas Cowboys content creator, I've noticed that there's been a trend when it comes to free agency. That trend being a number of fans within the fan base expecting Jerry Jones in the front office to spare no expense during the free agency period, to go out there and overpay for top talent on the first day of legal tampering. If they don't jump out the window for that first top-tier player, then they're not serious about winning. I also get this frustration from the nation as well because Jerry and Stephen Jones haven't been heavy spenders in free agency in recent years. They've been super cheap for the last couple decades, and fans are sick and tired of the bargain bin shopping. I've complained about this as well, Cowboys Nation. Y'all know how I'll be on Jerry Jones's top. So I asked the question to everybody watching this video. What would you consider as being aggressive by Jerry and Stephen Jones? I'm going to let y'all know my perspective, and it kind of stems from what Stephen Jones said a couple of free agencies ago. He spoke about being selectively aggressive, and ever since he said that, I've been using the same mantra, Cowboys Nation. I've taken it as aggression being like a buckshot pump action shotgun, while the selective aggression being a sniper rifle. On the day of free agency, do you want to go out there and you want to spray the pump? Or do you want to use that sniper rifle and strategically use it knowing you have limitations with ammunition? And as much as we all want the Dallas Cowboys to just throw caution to the wind and swing for the fences, we also know that it's not realistic. It's not a realistic approach when it comes to team building. This year, the Dallas Cowboys are not one player away from this defense being great. It needs a few starting caliber players as well as depth pieces on both sides of the ball in order to get things going. Sure, the depth pieces can come with the later round picks that you have for this draft, but if you plan on trading a later round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick, it also limits the compensation that you have to flesh out your roster. The start of free agency is going to tell Cowboys Nation what type of players they'll be shooting for in this upcoming draft. It's also going to tell Cowboys Nation how serious Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys front office is going to be this year. Do you shoot for the top tier player during free agency, or do you shoot for the top tier player in the draft? I say that you shoot for the biggest need in free agency. We know that the main defensive positions that the Dallas Cowboys need are bona fide starters at the edge rusher position, the linebacker position, cornerback, as well as safety. If it's the edge rusher position, then you go for the best option that fits the scheme during the first week of free agency. We all know that the names have been associated with the Dallas Cowboys when it comes to the edge rusher position. Trey Hendrickson, Odafe Oweh, Jalen Phillips, Hassan Reddick, Bradley Chubb, Joey Bosa, and Boye Mafe. I hope I'm not butchering their names. But this is when Jerry, Steven, Shoddy, Christian, and his defensive staff can all get together to make the ultimate decision in bringing in a top-tier veteran for the defensive line. This way, the vets like Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Oso Digizua can get together with said top-tier vet to mentor players like Donovan Ezeraku, James freaking Houston, Jay Toya, and the Dallas Cowboys' choice at the edge rusher position in the draft if they choose to pick an edge rusher with that 12th or 20th pick. We also realized that the Dallas Cowboys are looking to upgrade the middle of the defense at the linebacker position. A lot of Cowboys fans see that the Dallas Cowboys are making a hard push for Nakobe Dean from the Philadelphia Eagles. The reason being is that it's a common practice for a new defensive coordinator to bring a player or two from his previous team. With players like Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean not being available, Nakobe Dean could be the player he's asking to come to be the quarterback of the defense to be able to communicate Coach Parker's defensive scheme and help others who may have issues getting acclimated with said defensive scheme. I wouldn't stop with Nakobe Dean, though. Due to his injury history, I wouldn't stop just there. I'd like for the Dallas Cowboys to have another player that can take the reins of the green dot. So, the available linebackers the Dallas Cowboys could go for in free agency is Quincy Williams, Quinnen Williams' brother, Devin Lloyd, Bobby Wagner, Bobby Okereke, and Devin Bush. With a solidified veteran at the green dot, you can also mentor players like Maurice Leofau, Shamar James, or DeMarvion Overshown. That way, each one of them can be prepared to step into the game as the green dot in an unfortunate event of an injury, Cowboys Nation. I hope that the team remains healthy throughout the season, but we also have to keep our head in the game when it comes to unforeseen injuries. But also, the cornerback room, I feel, is going to see a step in the right direction because of Christian Parker, because of his coaching and his guidance. Seeing that he, as well as a number of the coaches that he has on his staff, have a history with working with defensive backs, players the likes of Deron Bland, or Reddy Stewart, and Siobhan Revel Jr. will be able to get coached up. They didn't get that with Matt Eberflus last year. And I know some people don't think that a coach can be a force multiplier, but I believe that they can, Cowboys Nation. Their knowledge and their wisdom can rub off on numerous defensive backs on the team, being able to lift the DB's level of play with the knowledge that they gain from the coaches. Does the cornerback position need a top-tier free agent? I don't think it does, because I feel that this position group has some great bones to work with. I'm not saying that you can get away with bringing another player like Kyer Elam to the team, but I don't feel that you need to bring top money for a difference maker in the cornerback position. We got some good people here with the Cowboys already. There are a couple of players that I would like to see the Dallas Cowboys try to bring to this team in the free agency process when it comes to the cornerbacks. Tariq Woolen, Eric Stokes, Asante Samuel Jr. are some great players to think about, while also thinking about gaining depth pieces in the later rounds of this draft. And the last position group is the safety position. With Donovan Wilson and Wanye Thomas not receiving tenders from the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to be allowed to test the open market this year. That leaves Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell, and Elijah Clark as your current safeties. This group is going to need a massive overhaul, Cowboys Nation, and I believe everyone in Cowboys Nation is looking for the Dallas Cowboys to spend that 5th-round pick to bring Minkah Fitzpatrick to the team from the Miami Dolphins. And the 5th-round pick is a drop in the bucket for the Dallas Cowboys to spend on a dope safety. Honestly, if the Miami Dolphins wanted 2 5th-round picks, I would gladly give it to them. The only issue I see is with the fact that Malik Hooker is our current free safety, meaning we would have 2 free safeties out on the field. We truly need a strong safety to take the place of Donovan Wilson. This is where you could cut Malik Hooker post June 1st, of course, and get $6.9 million in salary cap relief to chase a true strong safety like Kobe Bryant or Jalen Thompson or Kevin Byard. I would personally want to keep Malik Hooker, though, Cowboys Nation. That's my personal preference, and I believe he has been a great mentor to that position group. Call me a homer all you want, Cowboys Nation, but I believe in Malik Hooker. So, what would constitute aggression for our Dallas Cowboys during the 2026 free agency period? Well, Cowboys Nation, I feel that if the Dallas Cowboys can bring at least one top-tier player and 3 second-tier players, I believe that that's showing aggression, Cowboys Nation. If they start acquiring players on the first day of free agency, I would consider that aggressive change from the Dallas Cowboys. If they can secure a deal with George Pickens, that would be the most aggressive move on the offensive side of the ball this year. If it were up to me, these would be the players that I would consider bringing to the Dallas Cowboys for this free agency period. Number 1, Trey Hendrickson. 2, Quincy Williams, alongside a 1-year deal with Bobby Wagner. Tariq Woolen, while kicking the tires on Asante Samuel Jr. And the 4th one, Minkah Fitzpatrick. In my personal opinion, acquiring those 4 to 5 players would constitute an aggressive free agency for our Dallas Cowboys. After that, all we would have to do is fill the roster with dynamic role players. Those, of course, don't have to be the best at their position. The only thing that they have to do is love football and be just above average when it comes to talent. But hey, someone has to play special teams, don't they, Cowboys Nation? But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what is your definition of aggression for our Dallas Cowboys during this free agency process? Does it constitute all top players, or is there some flexibility, Cowboys Nation? Y'all know how we do. We always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging this content and you want to help the channel reach its current goal of 20,000 subscribers, drop a like on this video, share it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and if you're on your mobile device and you haven't used them up yet, make sure you hype this video. Doing so will help get the content out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans. They'll come over to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and want to become Angry Cowboys fans themselves. And if you are DC for life and you can have that adult football conversation without allowing your emotions to get involved, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release another video, podcast episode, or film breakdowns. You can catch the Madden 26 or College Football 26 gameplay on my other channel, the Angry Cowboys Fan Gaming Channel. I'll make sure I'll put my gamer tag as well as the link to the Angry Cowboys Fan Gaming Channel in the description. I'm going to say this to you now, Cowboys Nation. Just because Jerry Jones has promised to bust the budget and we've seen them move differently as far as the front office is concerned, don't completely let your guard down. I'm not saying be completely pessimistic, but what I am saying is you maybe want to temper your expectations of aggression. Continue to allow them to show you their aggression because actions speak a hell of a lot louder than words. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Have a great start to your week, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.